Tosa West. My name is Milo Hagopian-Smith.
And my name is Callahan.
And welcome to Twtoday. It is Friday, February 7th, and welcome to our first show of the second semester.
Milo, it's February at Tosa West, and that means it's Black History Month.
Black History Month is a time for the nation and the world to reflect on and appreciate the contributions to the United States from African Americans.
The African American community has made so many contributions to our country, our state, and of course, the Tosa West High School.
This month, we are looking forward to working with members of the Black Student Union to highlight the important stories of the African American community. Kaylee, what on earth are you reading?
Oh, this is A Cold Legacy. It's one of my favorite books.
Oh, very cool. Well, if you've ever wondered what teachers at Tosa West like to read, there's a display in the library that will answer that question.
That's right, Milo. In the library, Mr. Bowen has a display of books recommended by teachers. Each one is labeled by the name of the teacher, so you can find out what your favorite teacher is now reading.
In this video by Riley Gruenwald and Teontae Jones, they talk to a social studies teacher, Mr. Howard, about some of his favorite books.
The staff pick display in the Tosa West Library showcases the fave books among Tosa West staff.
I actually love reading, and I love making suggestions to people of different books that they can read. And I like to read books that have a really positive impact on me and kind of change my worldview. Well, I just chose two that I thought are good books. I went through my Goodreads account, I looked at all the 5-star reads, and I picked out ones I thought would be of interest to someone of high school age. So the first book I have here is Life of Pi by Jan Martel. It's a really nice book. It was also made into a movie. It's about a boy who is on a boat with his mother, and they're transporting a bunch of animals to a zoo, and basically the boat crashes and they end up stranded on a lifeboat. And he's on a lifeboat with a tiger, a hyena, an orangutan, and one other animal, I forget. Basically, it's about his adventure, kind of trying to survive on this boat. It's also an interesting book because it's religious in the sense that he identifies as a Muslim, a Hindu, and a Christian. So he kind of explores a lot of spirituality elements as well. The second book is called The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I'd say any book by Kristen Hanna is a great book that people should read. It's historical fiction. This one in particular is about World War II. It's about two sisters that live in Nazi-occupied France, and they work as a part of the French resistance against the Nazis. And it's a really well-written book. It's really exciting. It's dramatic. It's interesting. Most of all, it's just really easy to, both these books are just enjoyable to read.
If there's something for Mr. Howard, books can provide students a unique view into the world.
I would say, like, when you're having conversations with people and you want to be able to share information with people and be funny and interesting and know things that other people don't know, you're not going to get that if you're spending all your time on social media, because that's where everybody gets their info. We're all digesting the same information. Where you actually get new, interesting information is from reading books. The things that are actually going to change you isn't that weekend warrior quote that every Chad read on Twitter this weekend. You're going to get it from reading books out there by people that are actually experts, that have evidence, that have interesting life stories to tell.
Rehearsals for Legally Blonde have been going on for the past couple of weeks, and you have the role of Elle Woods. How have things been going?
They've been going good. It's super exciting to see another great show come together.
This show not only features a fun story, but also some great music. It also features not one, but 2 live dogs, so you won't want to miss the opportunity to come see this year's spring musical.
Tickets go on sale March 5th. Make sure you stay updated with the Trojan Players' social media for more interesting details.
Oh my god.
Okay, you're good. Locks of Love has been an annual tradition in our school for years now.
This year, Locks of Love will be held on Wednesday, February 12th. If you have hair that is over 8 inches in length and you're interested in participating, please check your email for the sign-up.
What a cool tradition! We went back into the Twtoday archives to find this video produced in 2014 about Locks of Love event at Tosa West.
2014? Whoa! In 2014, I was in first grade.
Yep, Let's take a look.
Tosa West held its annual Locks for Love event on Friday, February 7th, 2014. This year, more than 15 girls donated their hair for this worthy cause. Senior Sarah Amoroso shares why she decided to donate her hair.
My aunt had leukemia, so I wanted to donate my hair for her because I think just donating and being a part of this cause is so important if you're able to. So I just love doing it.
As always, the event stirred up a lot of emotion.
I didn't really plan on doing this, but when they called up, does anyone else want to do it? It took me a minute, but I got up and it's a little emotional, but I did it.
Foreign exchange student Alina Baig also decided to spontaneously donate her hair.
It was a good experience. It was kind of overwhelming. I cried. I've never done anything like this for anyone, and I think it's a good thing.
Senior Maggie Thurman was happy with her decision to donate her hair.
It's just hair. It'll grow back, and I know that it'll definitely go to help a lot of people, and it means a lot to them.
People who are unfortunate, who have cancer, we should help them as much as we can.
For Tosa West News, I'm Zainab Hassan reporting.
Hey Kaylee, do you have a crush at school?
Yeah, I do, but I'm too nervous to tell him. I wish there was a way for me to express my feelings.
Lucky for you, there's a Crush soda sale running from February 10th through the 13th.
Perfect timing for Valentine's Day. I can finally admit my feelings. You can buy the Crushes at both A and B lunch.
The sodas will be delivered during first hour on Valentine's Day. Also on Valentine's Day, Tosa West has its annual Lock for Love assembly.
Milo, what if I told you that you can make $1,000?
I'd be all over that opportunity. It's too good to be true.
Well, listen up, seniors, because this Sunday, February 9th, is the deadline for all Going Merry scholarships.
If you want to make the price of college less and less for yourself, get going on these scholarships before Sunday's deadline. Kayla, you know what's so strange?
What?
I walked into the boys' bathroom yesterday, and it reeked of blue raspberry vapor.
Oh my god, the same thing happened to me. I think the smoke in the girls' bathroom was tropical punch, though.
There is a serious problem with vaping here at Tosa West.
Check out this song and podcast created by students at West sending an anti-vaping PSA.
Hello everyone, welcome to a new type of podcast that we made. It's called I Made This, and in this podcast we're going to dive into the creative minds of high school students and just explore the projects they've made, anything from school assignments to personal creations. I'm Evelyn, and today we're going to be talking with
Amora, Honesty,
Izzy. Okay guys, so you made something very impressive and we want to hear about it, so tell us about your project. What did you make?
So we basically made a rap about why vaping is bad, and originally it was for a final for health class.
Yeah, health, right?
But it kind of just took off.
Yeah, put the vapes down, put the vapes down. Get your money up or your lungs will get stuck. To the ground, big it all around. If you don't put them down, you gonna turn into a clown.
What?
No, it ain't cute, yo. Lips gonna be loose, you gonna turn into a glue. You gonna smell like nasty juice.
Yeah, more P on the beat. Put the vapes down, put the vapes down. Yeah, I said put the vapes on the ground. Put them vapes down, put them vapes down. When your lungs turn brown, I don't wanna hear a sound. Smoking on that vape, yeah, you look like a clown. And let me break it down. Vaping ain't the way, it's a dangerous game. Messing with your lungs, yeah, you should be ashamed. Clouds look cool, but the damage is real. Nicotine addiction, yeah, it's a big deal. Chemicals and toxins, they're hiding inside. Messing with your health, yeah, it's a bad ride. Think it's just a vape, but it's more than that. Health on the line, I'm finna speak the facts. Right? Put them vapes down, make a better choice. Stay strong, live clean, let your lungs rejoice. Yo, listen up, it's time to get real. Talk about nicotine, here is the deal. It starts off smooth.
Hey Milo, what are you munching down on?
Oh, me? This is a Saruji chocolate bar. I bought this to help support Tosa West APSI on their fundraising for their big trip out to nationals in Washington, D.C. These chocolate bars cost only $2 and they really help pay for the trip.
That's so cool. I love how APSI has so many cool fundraisers going on.
what is another fundraiser going on to support Tulsa West APSI?
On Saturday, February 15th from 2 to 5, there will be a benefit concert at Oak Brewing Company in West Dallas to help raise even more money for APSI. Aren't you performing?
I am performing. You too, right?
Hell yeah, I am.
Come on down to Oak Brewing Company on February 15th. It'll be a great time supporting a great cause.
Hey, what are you wearing?
Well, my shirt for the Whiteout basketball game, obvi. When I bought my ticket for tonight's East-West basketball game, I got this shirt for free.
Everyone should wear their white shirt to the game tonight. I know I'll be.
Speaking of Tulsa West sports, let's hand it over to everyone's favorite segment,
The Sports!
Whew.
Thanks, Milo and Ceili. Welcome to Tulsa West Sports. I'm Lilly.
And I'm Brandon.
Winter sports continue to roll this time of year with many different teams and athletes to celebrate.
Our boys basketball team has picked up 2 wins the last week. One against number 1 conference team Menominee Falls last Friday, and a 40-point win Wednesday against West Bend East.
Junior MJ Klosky has combined for 71 points in those last 2 games, playing his best basketball of the season right now. He cannot be stopped.
Tonight the girls and boys take on Wauwatosa East High School, boo, at home. The boys hope to continue the dominant win streak of 7 wins against this team. For the girls, they have put Tulsa East on upset alert. Senior forward Grace Clyer is ready to lead her team.
The girls' team is bringing in momentum from their win on Tuesday by 16 points against St. Augustine Prep. Vivian Townsend had 15 points and 12 rebounds that game on 70% shooting. Quite the dominant performance.
Wow. Tomorrow night at 8:30 is the senior night for boys hockey. The hockey team plays their first hockey game after another conference championship. The senior we are celebrating here at Tulsa West is Preston Slater. He's a star defender for the Stars, and he has had an experienced career and is looking forward to make one last run this playoffs.
It is also important to recognize that there are few African American hockey players. Only 3.4% of high school hockey players are black across the United States today. Preston is not only an exceptional player, but also brings a new perspective to the sport.
In this segment by Gabe Semons, we get to learn more about Preston and why he loves the sport of hockey.
My name is Preston Slater, senior defenseman for Brookfield Stars. I go to Tulsa West High School.
I think last year going to state was a pretty fun experience. A really fun time to be, around my teammates.
Worked out in front, and Slater working the front of the net and just works that one right in. Preston Slater on the goal with the feed from Milky, I believe, working on the far side.
Seeing the student section when we got to Madison, seeing the support we had a good support system. It really just pushed me just to even go harder. We fell short, but I'll never forget that experience. Seeing all those people playing in front of them, and it was a really fun experience overall. It's different. I'm kind of used to it, but all my life really growing up, it was just fewer, black athletes playing hockey, and I'm kind of just grateful for it because it's different, and it just keeps me just being myself. My whole school really, like elementary, nobody really played hockey, so I just really pushed myself and just off the love of the sport just to keep me playing, and me being one of the fewer black student athletes that play the sport. You just gotta just keep yourself just motivated and just enjoy being different. I experienced one of my big cousins' hockey games. He attended at Marion University, and it was a ruckus crowd, and it just really got me involved. And I just saw the school spirit and the big student section, and I just wanted to do that one day. And that's how I got started. Going is just like my teammates, the love for the game. It's a really fun game just to play. Advice I give to younger athletes, playing hockey that is not really a popular sport to play is just continue just loving the sport. Don't listen to any really outside noise. Just do what you love, and it'll get you a long ways.
Thank you, Preston. Next we move on to our girls cheer team.
The girls cheer team placed first this past weekend in the Battle of the Bows. Make sure to support them and cheer them on at halftime of the East vs. West basketball game.
With that, the girls' dance team placed 4th in state in hip-hop. Those group of seniors had such a fantastic career, winning 2 state championships and dancing twice at nationals. Watch their hip-hop performance tonight at halftime at the game. Great job, dance team. That's all for the sports this week. Let's spin back to the regular announcements. Anyway, that's all for the weekly announcements.
Happy Friday, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time, Chargers.
Boom! Catch you on the flip side.